horizontal is 5.15, direct normal 5.38. These are all peaks and hours, right? And so on. So it calculates a lot of things. In particular, view data. Okay. So these are the data actually, are data from that location, solar radiation. And you can see that it gives you the direct normal radiation. Remember, the direct normal radiation is normal to the reflector, the diffuse irradiation, and the sum of the two, global irradiance. Okay. So basically what you can do, these are on horizontal surface, okay? But generally we use the collector tilted angle, right? So then what you're doing, you download this data, okay? You just click with and here you can save data to Excel. And it creates for you an Excel file with the data here. Exactly from that file. So it's good because we have all the data. Fine. At this point, what we're doing here, we want to convert this to the tilted surface. We want to know basically what are the peaks an hour for each month on the tilted surface. So now, probably to do this, I just follow the example here. What we need to do is, you see, these are the raw data as downloaded now. We want to construct this other figure. This other figure gives the daily average daily global irradiation in kilowatt hour per square meter. So I want the peaks an hour for each month. And you see this is the horizontal collector, and this dark blue is the tilted collector. And then also the temperature. Actually, the temperature, you can also download the temperature from the file data. I forgot about that. You just need to look here. Temperature is here, right? Is the no, sorry, not the dry bulb temperature. Okay, dry bulb temperature.
Maybe dry.
It's the ambient temperature. You can use this as ambient temperature. So you have all the information you need to do this. For him to do the simulation, but for you to understand the data file is somehow. Yeah, actually you could run this without doing all this stuff, but it's for you to understand what's happening, okay? So when you have your data file downloaded from SAM, you can use another, here I give you this as example, solar radiance tilt arbitrary angle. This is what it calculates the other graph. Okay, so it's everything done. So you just need to input your data in there. Okay, so now let's look for that. I need to go to maybe it's here. No, I don't have that file here. You know, I can download from online, but I don't want to download because I have already. Just need to find where it is. Okay, it's under here. I know that he's here. So, strategy. Because this is done before. 6. Okay, so should be this one, right? Okay, so you open that file that is there, you download it. So slow. Maybe I have to make it open. Yeah, Excel sometimes when you have too much. sorry, I forgot to, I need to close something. Oh. I don't know, it's a bit slow. I don't, let me close. Sometimes, yeah, I have too many things open. I just entered Excel. Also this one. Maybe also this one. I didn't know it was open. Okay. Sorry. I'll go back to Excel now. Okay, so this is a quite enormous file, but it's quite simple. Alright, so you start from here, right? So here you're gonna put your location. For me, it's Melbourne, but so latitude angle of your location, right? And here it just calculates the latitude angle in radians. So then here you see you can adjust those one, right? So you know, here I set that at latitude angle and azimuth angle 0, which over south. So north, and you're gonna do the same, right? Because it's still in location in southern hemisphere. Here, when you download your data file, this is just the time. So you can leave like it is, or you know, somebody asked me, can I put starting from 05? That's fine, you know, it's not a problem. Basically, you can copy the data that you download from SAM in this area in green. Okay, so green is the data new that you want to copy inside this file. So this is the global irradiance, the direct normal radiance, and diffuse irradiance. You just copy from when you download, you copy the green area. So in the blue is calculating, you know, things. Okay, so here, and then after that, it will plot your data. Okay, so this is just the plot data that also SAM does, but a little bit better format, you know, together. This is the temperature plot as well. So the temperature, okay, in this second region here, you can copy the temperature as well. So the data from the temperature can be loaded.
Do we leave it as the one that you have keyed in, or do we change it?
Sorry?
Tilt angle.
The tilt angle you have to change, yeah. So basically, in green you copy the data, right? So the temperature data, the global irradiation, and then in blue you calculate stuff. Okay, so, and then also here there is the monthly dry bulb temperature. This one you can copy, because you see here, you can also get the monthly value and just copy this one here from the temperature, right? Because yes, this is not giving you the tilted angle, it gives horizontal. We want to transfer into horizontal plane, but the temperature doesn't matter. Temperature is the same. This is not related. So you copy in green all this stuff, the monthly value, and blue is calculated. So that's all, and that is finished. So remember, okay, copy inside the year, and copy the graph now in this other region. Okay, green. Actually, this one probably you don't need to copy, because oh no, yes, also this one. And what it does, this Excel, well, it obviously generate the graph, and what is important is this graph here. I want to have this graph here, right? Because this is the graph that gives me the value on the tilted angle. So if you see, what happens, right? If I go back here, instead of tilting at 37, if I tilt, I don't tilt it, on tilt not very interesting. Let's tilt just 10 degree, okay?
Is it azimuth angle always 0?
So usually if I tilt 10 degree, the difference is very, very little between the horizontal and vertical. You can see more on this actually. This graph. You see this is a graph that is much more clear. So this one shows you the irradial tilted plane and horizontal plane. If it's only 10 degrees, it's almost the same. If I tilt at 60 degree, so it's kind of different, right? So that's what does the effect of collector. So we put, if you want to know what is the best, actually, the way is to sum all the value on the tilted collector, and then you find what is the the tilt angle that give you the maximum collection, right? Generally, it's close to the latitude angle, just a bit less. So here I put you can put close to the the latitude angle. So, but anyway, you can play with that and find out what is the best if you want, right? It's up to you. I mean, for instance, if you put here, sorry, it's here 37, and the azimuth angle actually is better 0. If you put 180, which is completely wrong, right? You can see that the effect on the it's very bad, so you don't collect anything, okay? So the red is your collection. So, but anyway, this exercise is to, you see here, we are wrongly oriented our collector, we lose radiation. So if I orient it towards south, the sun doesn't go on there, it's black.
Basically,
Yeah. Yes, it will be facing always against the sun, so it doesn't get any sun. So this calculation includes also diffuse radiation. Okay, so it's all explained what it does, but you can just use it as to hide your presentation and calculating things. All right, so and after you did this, basically go back to here. What you're interested in to have
10 degree, 5 degree, is it alright? Maybe lesser the degree. I mean 10, 5.
Yeah. Yeah, you can teach it a little bit. You're not always straight north. You might be dependent on the location you're out.
So I can put equal to the north. I mean how much I get the global.
Yeah, I mean if you are just off the direction of the equator, you collect a little bit less. If you are 100 degree off, it's completely off. Yeah. So yes. So at the end, what you want to know is this value here, right? The daily irradiation on a tilted surface. Okay. So and then basically you have your graph. These are the raw data. These are the data manipulated to have the value on a tilted surface. And then you have your final table showing you see by tilted at the latitude angle. I have a peak sun hour of 2.8 kilowatt. 2.8 peak sun hour in June. So clearly at latitude angle, I increase my collection during the winter and on average during the year. I lose a little bit on summer, but so in Singapore, I don't know actually. Would be nice to move to Singapore, but we're now busy to do Australia. But in the future, if you want, hopefully this will be available for free for perhaps a few years. So if it happens in your job, you can use this tool and do your own calculation. That will be fun for Singapore, for example, because I'm pretty sure you can look at Singapore as well. There are some data for Singapore. Okay, so basically this is the solar resources part. Yeah, so the solar resources are just this. Now, let's go to next point, right? So next point is actually to do the sizing. In here, it would be good to have an idea of what is the household demand in terms of energy. So this is called energy audit of a household. So what you're doing, you list your appliance. You don't have to go very details, right? Simple, because we don't, just the major thing that you need. So the power, how many